Hola! It's the time of the year where we're going to be starting El Calendario de Estudios, which is my study calendar. Students go home and study Spanish for 10 to 15 minutes every day. The reason that we're doing this is because practice makes perfect. The more the students are able to practice on their own at home, the more prepared they're going to be in the classroom, but also in the real world when they decide to use their Spanish. Every student has already bookmarked the Calendario de Estudios on their Chromebooks up here in the corner so that they can easily access it every day from home. Every day when students go home, they're going to have a different study assignment. Generally, we're going to be utilizing what is called Quizlet. At the end of each month, students are going to open up their activity, take a screenshot, upload it to Google Classroom, and then they're going to receive a grade for it. The way students are going to be graded is based on studying for at least half of the days during the month. If you study for 12 to 15 days, you'll receive 100%, 9 to 11 days, 80%, and then it trickles down, so on and so forth. I have a few tips for success for students. The first is to set up a time and place in your home for them to study each day. Setting up a routine makes for great practice. When students are studying, what's very important is that they're wearing headphones so that they're listening to the correct pronunciation, and ideally they're talking back to the computer so that they're practicing their own pronunciation. For this week, we're going to start with Quizlet 5.01. I'm going to click the link. Students will do the same. It's going to pull you up to the home screen. Students have already been added to my class. Quizlet is a paid app. However, if they are in my class, they do not have to pay. So that's very key. No one should be paying. Once you pull up the homepage of the study set, I want students to really focus on the Learn feature here. I'm going to open that now. It's oftentimes multiple choice, and you can play with the settings. Going up here to Options, scrolling down, and making sure, first of all, that the audio is turned on. And then additionally, we want to check the question format. Because if we answer with Spanish, we want to make sure that that is turned off, because then the computer will actually talk to us in Spanish. So I can click the speaker icon here and the computer talks to me. If I turn that setting back on, now the definition is in English. I can identify the Spanish, but now I'm not listening to the Spanish pronunciation. If at a certain point your child would like to try the other setting, that's fine. And there's a lot of tricks that this program can do. Again, under Options, you can do a write mode where students practice writing. Spell mode is sort of a similar activity. There are also, if I close out of this, out of the Learn feature, there's flashcards, it's fine. But there's also a test that they can take, and they can change the settings of what kinds of questions it's asking. There's also a matching game. That's pretty much it for the Calendario de Estudios. Make sure that your child sets up a place at home, checks the calendario every single day, because there's going to be new things for them to study, new things for them to listen, new things for them to read. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.